This result shows that the participant is in the category of very poor, proving that this person has poor cardiovascular endurance. This means the participant doesn't live a healthy lifestyle and does not participate in regular cardiovascular exercise. However, I would have expected my client to have a better score than this, considering he plays football, meaning he requires a high level of cardiovascular fitness. For example, when playing football, stopping and starting occurs a lot when running, meaning the test is suitable for a sport he plays. Having a good level of cardiovascular fitness helps reduce the likelihood of certain diseases, such as heart disease. Regular exercise such as 30 to 60 minutes a day can help the body lower blood sugar and blood pressure, and can also reduce the protein that contributes to blood clots. As this is an area of improvement, the best way to improve cardiovascular fitness would be through training exercise such as running, swimming, cycling, and also rowing. These are the traditional exercises that improve your cardiovascular endurance. Some activities such as playing sport as well as walking to work will in fact help. In fact, any movement that requires the recruitment of large muscle groups, these being the quadriceps, hamstrings and gluteus maximus, leading to a large requirement of oxygenated blood to those muscles. Anything classed as moderate to vigorous activity whilst playing will be beneficial. Team sports are very effective for cardiovascular fitness, as they increase your cardiovascular endurance as well as you having fun, therefore meaning you don't feel as tired in comparison to being in the gym. To try and improve cardiovascular fitness, I recommend that this participant tries to follow the FIT principle, which stands for frequency, intensity, time and also type. This participant should train around 3 to 5 times a week whilst working at 70% of their maximum heart rate, or at a time duration of 20 to 60 minutes. Types of training that can be used is continuous, fartlek and also interval training. 5.27 is categorised as an average score, therefore indicating that this participant has an okay level of speed. This result indicates as well that my client has a healthy lifestyle, as he can maintain a good speed over a distance. As well as this, my client plays football as well, meaning that he relies on speed. However, as it's only average on the data, there is room for improvement. A way to improve his speed would be to make a training schedule around the priority of speed. For example, when training he could use things such as a wind parachute to give him more resistance and therefore improving his speed. The best way to improve speed would be to ensure you always work at 100% of your maximum heart rate when training to get the best benefit out of your training. However, always ensure that you don't keep training at 100% every day and you allow your muscles to rest to recover. Explosive power helps you make a quick, powerful movement in one direction, and it's critical to helping you make the first step as you begin to run. Improving your explosive power exercises such as box squats, deadlift and leg presses. Perform 6 to 8 repetitions of each exercise using about 50% of the maximum weight you can lift. Therefore, when you sprint, your overall explosiveness will have improved. Running while resisted trains your central nervous system to use more muscular effort while you run. Have a friend hold a resistance cord attached to your torso standing behind you, or attach the cord securely to a wall, post or other implement. Try to run away from the cord, have your friend hold a towel around your waist and try to resist you for 10 seconds. When you run, you must coordinate 2 or more muscles to create the motion. Include plyometric exercises into your speed training routines to create sport-specific drills. Sprinting is the simplest form of plyometric exercise, but it won't be enough if you need quickness for sports that require side-to-side and forward and back movements. Ladder and small hurdle drills are good choices for workouts if you use a variety of footwork movements, which will therefore be effective for his sport, which is football. Shows that this person has a poor level of strength, as the result is in the below average section of the normative data results. This result therefore indicates that the participant has a bad standard of strength training and is not following the strength-related training. I would in fact recommend my client that he should have better strength for the sport he plays, which is football. His strength is very important to football. Good level of strength will therefore show an understanding of how healthy you are in comparison to your weight. As this is stated for an area for improvement by the normative data, ways that my client could improve his strength would be to follow the FIT principles, which are frequency, intensity, time and also type. which is where my client will work 3 to 5 times a week on his strength training while working at an intensity of 70%. Overtraining can involve taxing the muscle, the central nervous system or joints, and ligaments beyond their ability to effectively recover, therefore meaning I would recommend my clients not to train after feeling the pain, as therefore they could become injured, meaning you'll be injured for a period of time. Intensity is often viewed in the context of high intensity training. For strength training, intensity means the percentage of your 1 rep max that you are working at for a given exercise. Volume can constitute the number of sets per workout, the number of reps for a specific exercise at a given weight, or the total reps multiplied by the weight used. In my client does demand this sets this result as a negative effect, as the result won't be very effective as his muscles won't be getting the correct workout. Therefore, things such as muscle hypertrophy will occur. This result shows that this client is in the range of acceptable weight, therefore showing that they keep themselves healthy and fit. This also shows that the client keeps themselves fit and healthy, and also shows that their diet is also good. Another reason that I expect my client to have a good score in this is because they play football, meaning that they are active and play sport regularly. A good score on a BMI test shows and indicates that they're healthy and therefore not overweight. However, as this client is in the acceptable category, that means there is area for improvement. For example, to improve your BMI, you could use a food diary to track your eating habits for several weeks. Write down everything you eat and drink and your emotional state. You may be eating more than you realise, and all those calories add up to an unhealthy BMI. Another way to help is to look for simple ways to cut calories. For instance, replace all your fizzy drinks with water and sometimes leave the bad stuff such as ketchup off your lunch sandwich. In order to lose 1 pound each week and improve your BMI, you'll need to create a calorie deficit of 500 calories a day. Also helping improve your BMI would be to incorporate fitness into everyday activities. Although scheduled time for exercise is important, you can also burn calories without going near the gym, such as parking on the far side of the parking lot so you'll have to walk further. Also take the stairs instead of the elevator and do a few push-ups between tasks at work. This result shows that this client has an average score as it's categorised in the normative data. I would expect my client to have a higher score than this, considering he plays a sport that requires a good level of jumping, which is football. As this client is only in the average zone for this test, improvements that I would recommend for the future are to use calisthenics, includes basic bodyweight exercises to help you build up your muscles. Because you don't need any equipment, you can do calisthenics anyway to build strength and agility. To improve your vertical leap, do calisthenics that target your leg muscles. Some examples of calisthenics include push-ups, jumping jacks and sit-ups. Another way to improve this would be to use plyometric exercises, as they are one of the best ways to improve your vertical leap. These exercises use explosive force to train and build your muscles. These exercises all incorporate jumping and rely on your body weight to achieve results. However, you should limit your plyometric workouts to twice a week, with at least 2 days of rest between workouts, and also give yourself 1 full rest day per week. Doing weight training to build up the strength of your leg muscles can help. Strengthening your leg muscles can improve your jumping abilities. Weight exercises that target your leg muscles will help you improve your vertical leap. You should only do weight training 2 to 3 times per week as well, making sure you rest as well. This result shows that this client has an average level of flexibility. However, there is lots of room for improvement also with this result. I would have been expecting more from this client, as the sport he plays requires a good level of flexibility to then enhance his ability for the sport, which is football. Having a good range of flexibility can help benefit this client's performance in the sport he plays, which is football. So ways to improve this client's level of flexibility would be to use a more intense hamstring and glute stretch. Use a band or a rope to increase tension. Lie on your back with one leg extended on the floor, loop the band around your other foot, and then extend that leg up towards the ceiling. Hold the end of the bands with each of your hands, keep your knees straight and lift your leg up as high as possible. Pull on the bands to increase the stretch when needed. Hold that level of tension throughout the 20 to 30 seconds of doing so, and then switch legs. This therefore putting more strain on your hamstrings will overall increase your flexibility. To significantly improve your flexibility, participate in a hamstring and glute stretching program 1 to 2 times per day. Also, when about to complete stretches, remember your stretching sessions are far more effective if your muscles are warm. Complete a 5 to 10 minute warm-up period that consists of walking, biking or jumping rope, which will get your blood flowing and increase temperature. Another way to improve your flexibility is making sure your technique is correct when stretching. Static stretching involves slowly positioning a muscle into a position where it's lengthened and you feel mild discomfort, then holding that position for a period of time. Hold each stretch for 30 seconds. Do not jerk or bounce in an attempt to stretch further. When you jerk, you initiate the muscle reflex, which in an attempt to protect your muscles from injury, prevents you from overstretching a muscle. Jerking is not only an ineffective technique for improving flexibility, it can result in muscle strains as well.